vibrant community, welcome to Bible Club.
The show that's your portal to good vibes, laughter, and invaluable life lessons. How's everyone doing, Vibe Tribe? We've curated an extraordinary experience for you today. From wisdom-packed moments to captivating interviews, grab your favorite snacks, get comfortable, and let's embark on a journey of positive vibes together. We're unraveling essential life lessons, sharing stories that resonate, and who knows, there might be a surprise or two that'll leave you inspired. You know what time it is? It's time to take off. Buckle up, Vibe Tribe, because the Vibe O'Clock starts now.
My goodness, it feels like forever since I was last here with you guys. It feels like ages. It's like a part of me is missing. What is good, Vibe Tribe? What is good, Vibe Fam? What is good to everybody? And sorry, I'm just trying to sort out my microphone here. Everything was going wrong for us to have the Vibe O'Clock. Everything. I got to check you guys here on the comment section just to make sure that everything is good, because everything was going south. The internet was going south, the sound, then it was this, then it was that. Then I couldn't log into the Facebook. I don't remember my Facebook password, and everything was going south. But I'm like, no matter what, I gotta meet up with the Vibe Fam. And we are here. It feels like ages. I feel like it's been, when I last had a proper Vibe O'Clock, was probably somewhere around Feb, and earlier in Feb, because on the 24th we had the event, so it was just before that. So I feel like March we barely had the Vibe O'Clock, and now April, well, this is our first Saturday to get this going. But I do believe that what we're gonna have for you guys is going to be amazing. It's gonna be awesome. It was worth the wait. We had a couple of challenges, but you know that we never stop because of those challenges, but we keep going, we keep doing what we got to do, because this is what the YPG fam is all about. And by the way, we call this program the Vibe O'Clock because we oftentimes say that the YPG is a place of vibes. When people say, what is it about the YPG that you love? We say, oh, the vibes, this, and people love saying the vibes. Then our beautiful Cape Town fam came up with their hashtag, Mother of All Vibes. And then last week, well, not last week, but for the couple of weeks, I've also been seeing the Park Station fam calling themselves the House of Vibes. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but they call themselves the House of Vibes. And I was watching a couple of interviews and a couple of things like, what do you expect in the YPG? Everybody's like, vibes, and vibes. And that's not just the Park Station fam, but everywhere where we hear people going on about vibes. So I'm feeling like the word is getting a little bit overcooked, a little bit overused. And is it me, or is it time for us to come up with something new? We're going to talk about that shortly, but I do hope that you guys have gotten everybody to connect. And if not, we're going to play a short music video here, a short clip. We're going to play something here, and you are going to make sure that you get everybody connected and remind them. Let them know, do you remember the Vibe O'Clock? Yeah, it's back. Let them know that we're back. And when we come back, we're going to start talking about what we came to kick off. We're going to be talking about the mathematics of time. Have you ever done that maths? Have you ever calculated it? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Well, it's also not worth doing that on your own. You got to get somebody to connect with you. We're going to be right back.
yeah, but today that's not me. 'Cause when I walk through the fires of life, I won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. God, you walk through the fires with me, so I won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. I lift my arms up, I cast my cares up with faith like a child, oh, no matter what, no matter what. When I walk through the fires of life, I won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. Keep on, yeah. Keep on, yeah. So now we soldier on. Yeah, love be the first and the last word on our tongue. Fight the good fight, push back the darkness, light up the night, light it up, light it up. When I walk through the fires of life, I won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. God, you walk through the fires with me, so I won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. I cast my cares up with faith like a child, oh, no matter what, no matter what. When I walk through the fires of life, I won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. I can feel my soul getting freed now, laying all my burdens down on feet now, singing hallelujah, I'm redeemed now. I can feel my soul getting freed now, laying down my burdens, I'm free now, singing hallelujah, I'm redeemed now. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
That's what's up, fam. I hope you did what you had to do. Somebody please let me know that you can all hear me loud and clear. You can all hear me clearly. Let's up the volume a little bit here. I have a couple of news to share with you guys, but I'm not going to share it yet, because I have a couple of things to cover with you guys before that. I've got the mathematics of time to cover with you guys as per today's theme. But I also have this mission which has been bugging me. We have been using and overusing the word vibe. I don't think we're going to change the name from Vibe O'Clock to anything. I mean, Vibe O'Clock is Vibe O'Clock. Vibe O'Clock is our Vibe O'Clock. But okay, we've got Cape Town, who call themselves the mother of all vibes. And we've got Park Station, who call themselves the house of all vibes. I'm waiting for the grounds to say the grounds of all vibes, and the list to keep going, and we only hear the word vibe in every sentence. So I need you, as the YPG fam, to help us to replace this word. What can we use to replace the word vibe? Okay, Lisa says volume, PJ. Okay, Lisa. I'm literally going to pull out this thing of the keyboard here, and I'm going to increase the volume. I hope it's okay now. I don't know. I hope it's okay now. You guys tell me if the volume is fine, or I can just keep increasing here until it starts peaking in your ears there. Then we blame Lisa for all of that. So, what other word can we replace? Because Park Station call themselves the house of all vibes. Cape Town call themselves the mother of all vibes. The grounds are soon going to call themselves the ground of all vibes. And before we know it, the only word we hear is vibes and vibes and vibes. I need you guys to help me figure out. Guys, I'm really trying hard with the volume. Like, I think I'm about to max this thing out. I really don't want it to peak. Hold up. Let me do something here. Maybe this will work. You guys keep telling me there. It's clipping. I know. I figured. These people are complaining about volume. My goodness. Why am I listening? So it's what's the fault? The two people who complaining about the volume. It's your fault, Lisa, and somebody there. It's your fault. The sound was I can hear it clipping now. It's very loud. Let's go back to -9 here. Guys, I told you everything went south for the Bible clock today. It should be better. You guys tell me. You guys tell me. I thought I'm the... But you guys aren't telling me. Only now you guys are telling me. The only person who said was Lisa. Is it the volume or is it just the peaking? Y'all gotta tell me. Did the peaking start now, after Lisa complained, or is it before? I need to know. So, meanwhile, you guys have to tell me, what word are we going to replace for the word vibes? Everything is vibes this, vibes that. Why do you want to go to the YPG? Why do I like the YPG? Oh, because of the vibes. Oh, because of the vibes. Oh, because of the vibes. Number one, what vibes? And what other word can we use to replace the word vibes? I feel like I need to run a competition for this. I feel like I need to legit put a competition here. Winter's coming. See, Eddie says, Eddie's agreeing with me. Eddie, thank you. I think, wait, I put the wrong one. Eddie says, the word has been overused, Vele. The new word is pending. So, what would this new word be? Amahle says, mother of all joy. Amahle. That's cringe now. I'm sorry. That's cringe, Amahle. Come on. Come on. That's for when we graduate. I mean, you see the color of my shirt is white, red and white. There's going to be a day where we're going to change this. It's not going to be YPG, but it's going to be Caleb. When we graduate to that, then we shall use the mother of all joy. Our mother of all joy. I think we can do a little bit better than that. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. So help me here. You know, I need something, you know, something. We can replace a word with unity. Nah, House of Unity. That sounds like a church. That sounds like a choir. The House of Unity. I need something, you know, it can't be cringe, guys. It needs to be something, it needs to be on the level of vibes. I mean, vibes, don't get me wrong. Vibes is a cool word. I use the lights out of that. I mean, what vibes are these? Jessica, I thought of ambience, but ambience is now too formal. I like the idea, but, you know, what word can we replace with, replace vibes with? Give me a list, guys. I'm thinking of running a competition. I'm thinking of running a competition here where you guys will have to give the word, and the word that is most voted, maybe I'll give like I said, winter's down the road. Maybe we can just give somebody that jacket, you know, just that YPG jacket. Maybe you've got the blue and red, but you don't have the gray and blue, or vice versa, and you need another one. I don't know. I'm thinking of a competition here because on a real, I have been thinking about this. This has been going on for a couple of weeks now, and I'm thinking, my goodness, can we stop using the word vibes? Can we please use something new? We have been, I repeat, I'm also to blame because I use this word like repetitively. We got that spice, but we, I don't know, spice, it's not bad, it's not bad. This is usually when you say like spice, you know, like a spice, you know, when you overdo things, got money there. Yeah. Juanique, fire vibes. No. Forget about the fire. Guys, out the box. Out the box. Let's think out that box. Not VAR, but legit. Out that box. Something that we don't have. Kamuhelo says, let's vote on the Telegram for the new word. But where are the words? Like, you need to give me a word first to vote for. It's like saying, let's vote for a political party, but there are none to vote for. Visionaries. No, Sandisiwe. That is a bit cringe. Guys, out the box. Out the box. So I'm leaving that challenge for you guys. Rita Bile says, we are electric. How ironic, and we've got load shedding. Onlela says, House of Flames. Aye, flames. Aye. You're showing us flames now. Sauce, Chanel sauce is quite now, but I think it's something we used in the past. But it's not too bad. PJ, you can't say these are the spices. Yeah, except for you're right. Semblance is another word, yet again, it's all about vocabulary in the YPG. Sinovuyu says the jacket will be mine, color gray, small size. Okay, give us the word and make it happen. We can definitely throw it in. Angeline says extraordinary. No, Angeline, now you're making it sound churchy. Another thing, I think Uncle Vinny mentioned this. We have this habit, and in the church broadcasts, we understand it. Church is church, guys. It's more formal. YPG is YPG. And you all have the habit of saying, connected in faith from, or connected from. Come on. You know, I think we can, sometimes you guys jump in and bring in the source from blah, 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 blah. Okay, then it's got that thing. But some of y'all will be like, connected from, and it's like, okay. And, you know, quakes. Eddie says quakes. I need you guys to help me on this one. I'm going to go for one more short break, and when we come back, I want to be able to read some of your suggestions. I want to kick into the subject. By the way, I did not apologize, although I did explain to you guys why we were late, because everything was going wrong here. So that means we've got limited time for what we got to do. But I do have to share with you guys the mathematics of time. Very powerful. But what is the word we are going to replace vibes with? Come on, guys. Shugela. Come on. Sugar. Let's go for a break, guys. I need to take a breath. Let me put actually the poem of let me put the poem. Maybe he'll give you a few words here that'll give you an idea, guys.
For you to get a loaf of bread, that requires like a combination of specialist workers. One bakes the bread, another makes the plastic. The bread is put inside of the plastic, and then we hire a truck that will take your bread to your retail store before it comes to your table for consumption. What is this bread? YPG. What are these specialist workers? Every single member of the YPG. And if one specialist worker fails to function, it cripples out the entire industrialized society, because together we are one. So allow me to educate, stimulate, define, refine, boldly, quite literally change your intentions, profusely, proactively change your perception, transfuse in your intellect, how to conceptualize ideas, produce, reproduce with great precision. The YPG is a round of applause, standing ovation. It's good, it's great, it's unbeatable, it's flawless, it's impactful. The YPG is sweet, like angels' feet. The YPG is the embodiment of positive thinking and personal empowerment. Where there's difficulty, we see an opportunity. It is the fire-up example of the theory that the engines of success run on tenacity and hard work. The real you is the prolific source of all power. Mines of power lie unexplored within you. You use this power unconsciously, you achieve certain things. Learn to use this power consciously so you can go to another level. Together as one.
Okay, I am getting somewhere here, and some of you are making me happy. Guys, I'm not saying change the slogan. Don't change it's time to take off. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about describing. Remember, every year we change the slogan. We had our vibe slogan, too much sauce. Then last year, what was last year? I don't remember last year's. Yo, guys, what was last year's? I completely forgot. I remember YPG's got too much sauce. Oh, it's, to another level. And in this year, it's time to take off. Chilled vibes. Don't change that. The next change will only be on the 1st of January next year. Now, we need something which will have to do with when describing the YPG. So be like, the YPG, what did you have in the YPG? Oh, the YPG is all about vibes. Vibes? No. vibes. Come. You're also part of the problem here. So, yes, it's Uncle Vinny here. You organize a mic here. We'll make
don't
this
worry
work.
about the mic. It'll work. We can hear you fine. I was watching.
I thought you were gonna connect from
Don't worry.
home. So, it's not COVID.
It's not COVID, guys.
Yeah, Shaka, if you want to come down and sort this
What's
out, you
up,
can come here as well. Shaka's connected, but if he wants to come down, come down.
Quickly.
So, don't change our slogan. I see y'all saying House of Bread. Are we not a bakery, for crying out loud? These guys
DJ,
want to make us bakers here.
let's fix this now, guys. Let's fix this now.
Feeling hot even.
If I had to describe the YPG,
In one word.
authentic. Period. For me, it's authentic.
Authenticity.
Because it's something that you only experience there. It's something that is unique to the YPG. You can say, yes, we have fun in other places, but guys, it's not like when you are in the YPG. Someone said this to me the other day. We were talking about, no, it was my wife. We were in the car, and she was in another youth group. And then she came and you asked her, why did you choose the YPG over that group? And she said straight, the YPG is the YPG. What you experience in the YPG, you don't experience it anywhere else. For
Okay.
me, it's authentic. It just has that authentic energy to it.
Somebody wrote Pele Pele. What is Pele Pele? What is Pele Pele? Can somebody help me? No, guys, don't change. Okay, House of Extraordinary. Extraordinary what? It could be extraordinary disbelief. Extraordinary bore. Guys, it needs to, because vibe is vibe. You know, vibe is vibe. What is a vibe? A vibe is vibe. Here's the father of the House of Vibes here.
It's the owner of that house.
Here's the owner of that house. And when they're young Cape Tonians, you're the ones who started it. But
If they want, we have free rooms for them here.
okay, but they're the mothers, so they give birth. But I need one word. I need one word, because like the vibes are here. Every branch. So how's the YPG in Orange Farm? Oh, we've got vibes. How's the YPG in Pretoria? We've got vibes. How's the YPG in Timbuktu? We've got vibes. I don't know if Timbuktu speaks English, but they'll probably
In
say-
Mali.
It's there, exactly. Mali. That place is scary. But getting back to action. Guys, we need something authentic. Somebody said, like, okay, now you've got that word in my mind. Authenticity. I don't like authenticity
It's too fancy.
because it's too fancy. Somebody said something which I kind of got in, and I asked my AI friend here for a suggestion, and a few of you actually started getting it. And I like the word atmos. Not atmosphere. Break it there and leave atmos.
Please, dictionary.
We must dictionary the word atmos.
Explain to me, Atmos.
Atmosphere.
Oh, okay.
So the YPG's got, and you see the fact that you're already asking, what is it? Shaka was already there. What word is this? He was already on his phone there. What is atmos? You already asked. So imagine us telling people, guys, this is just an idea based on what you guys are saying. Atmosphere. Atmos. What atmosphere? Now there's a variety of atmosphere which people are already going to ask with regards to what is in the YPG. What atmosphere? We've got the non-judgmental atmosphere. We've got the friendly atmosphere, the authentic atmosphere, the vibey atmosphere, if you want to call it. What else? Help me, guys. Help me there. Like, y'all, you see now, Snalo, mega explosive. Why mega explosive? We're not blowing up anybody. Who are we blowing up? Are we terrorists now?
We are. According to Snap.
According to Snalo. Oh my goodness. Peri, can we leave the sauce out, guys? Guys, out the box. You guys are already talking about, myself, Uncle Vinny, and Shaka, we already spoke about one of the main themes that is going to come, the main theme of what will be our next June 16 event. And this just goes to prove one of the things which we were sharing. You guys have it there, but you guys are throwing it the other way. You see, Jessica, you had it right. Now you're saying the eccentric atmosphere. Now you're going all in constitutional immunization of the lactobacillus within the circumference of the perimeter. And now you're bringing all of this, and people are like, what? I just want to know what is in the YPG. And you know, you're telling us eccentric atmosphere. You're okay with eccentric, although it was fancy. Then you went and you put the we're not just aura. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now they bring. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Positive vibes.
Let's talk about the theme of today. Today we are going to be talking about the mathematics of time. We are going to be talking about the mathematics of time and what exactly is the mathematics of time. Where are we heading and what are we trying to achieve here? Well, they don't know. They were going to join in on the online, but since they're here, it's all go. Brendan says, what if we go with the level up? I level up. So, what is the YPG?
The YPG is the level up. So what's after that level?
No, because if you like grade 3, you level up, you go to grade 4.
So after so that means after that we go Caleb.
No, we got a long way to go.
But not according to level up.
Not according to level up. Guys, we're not gonna give you all chill. On Tatile, you did not say fun. No.
No, pretend you never saw that. That's girl.
Yeah, best.
Proceed.
It
was a mistake.
CBC.
You were seeing things. I know you're tired
About
today.
PTU. Yeah, no, it must be
You had a long day.
a long day.
It was tough.
Yeah. Let's keep going. So I was doing the mathematics of time, and I did a research. Let me open my research here. Based on how much time our generation spends. This is an approximate percentage of time spent in a youth. And this is worldwide, not just South Africa. Social media, approximately 15 to 20% is spent on that. Your Instagram, your TikTok, your Snapchat, your Twitter and stuff. Then you've got your video games. It's about 10 to 15 who dedicate their time on that, whether it's on consoles, computers, or mobile devices. Streaming services, whether it's Netflix, Hulu, Disney, whatever, between 5 to 10%. I need to cut these comments. These comments are going to take me out of my focus here. So, talk about binging, a series which you may like and so forth. Then we've got mindless internet browsing, just scrolling. That's about another 5 to 10% of their time spent on aimless browsing, scrolling through random websites or watching random videos on YouTube. I would probably include pornography into this one. And then other time-wasting activities. When we say time-wasting, I'm talking about something which has become a habit but isn't adding anything positive to your life. You're just really wasting your time on that. So you'd be about 5 to 10%. That's calculated excessive texting, online shopping, engaging in other unproductive activities. Then my question was, if we assume that person spends more or less this percentage of their time every day, by the time they reach 90 years of age, how many years would they, or how much of their time was spent doing that? And the calculation goes 47.25 years on these time-wasting activities. This is an average. Just think about it. Let's go back here. I was going to have a poster here for you guys, but I apologize because, like I said, we had a couple of issues connecting today. So that's 15 to 20% on social media, 10 to 15% on games, 5 to 10% streaming services, random and mindless internet browsing, 5 to 10%, and other, waste of time would be 5 to 10%. And if we reach the age of 90, remember this is just approximate, these are just estimates. By the time they reach 90 years, how much time would that person have spent on those things, and it's calculated that it would be roughly 47.25 years. We haven't lived that long. We have not even lived that long. Maybe we are, might not even, we don't never know. Live to the age of 47. And if we take all the time which we spent, 47 years by the time you reach 90, what will you look back and say, I've enjoyed in my life? What will you have to look back to? If we look at, for example, our elders, obviously they come from different generations, so they have or had different experiences, different moments, different everything. So we can't expect to live the same lifestyle they lived. We came, for example, post-apartheid, so we don't suffer the same issues they suffered. We have our challenges too. But they are different from the challenges which they faced. Maybe theirs was more physical, ours today is more mental. I mean, they did not have mental health issues as we suffer today in our generation. My point is, when they look back, they will look at the hard work, they will look at the challenges, they will look at the toys they had to make for the liberation, the struggles, and so forth. Now, what about us? What are we going to look back at? I was thinking about this. I saw obviously a video based on this, and I was actually thinking about this. What is our generation going to look back at if this is the approximate time in which we are spending in wasteful things? And I'm not saying any of these things, of course, I mentioned pornography, never mind pornography, but most of these things, I would not necessarily say that it's wrong. It's not wrong to text or shop online or be on social media or binge watch a series, because I also like, although it's been a minute since I last binged, it's been ages since I last binged, but either way, I'm not condemning any of that. But the problem is when we don't know how to set the equilibrium. In other words, we don't know how to calculate our time well enough to be able to allocate the productive things for what matters. Simple example, the time you spend on this here, where do you give time for you to study for that exam, which you know that is going to come? Maybe it's not yet there, but you know that eventually you're going to have to write that exam. And you stop and you're like, I'm going to text now, and then after I'm going to randomly just scroll through and browse the internet randomly, mindlessly, then I'm going to binge this and that. And before you know it, you've spent the time which you could have invested in studying for that. Now I'm talking about studying as an example. Maybe your thing is not studying because maybe you were working and, excuse me, you're done working. But you could research and learn a new skill. Instead of you just being a good employee, you could learn a skill which could lead you to become a better employee, or rather become an employer yourself. So I want you to think about this, because this is something we should all put ourselves into. And I repeat, and I repeat, and I repeat, and I repeat. Oftentimes, our generation is nailed for any of these things. Our generation is nailed for social media, but I mean, that's what's given nowadays. That's what's offered for the youth nowadays. I'm not going to nail this, but we do need to nail the excessiveness of this. We do need to point out the moment where you permit this here to start ruling you and taking so much of your time that when you look back and you ask yourself, what have I achieved? What have I actually done with my life? I'm thinking about this. Imagine you, what do you call this? Imagine you looking back in time and you say, my goodness, I've spent 47 years of my life. 47, huh? 47. Yeah, 47.2, 47 years of my life scrolling.
Guys, that's a lot of time.
Imagine what you can actually learn in 47 years. If you add exercise, you already add health. If you add
You've completed a whole cycle of school from primary to varsity in 47 years.
twice,
Twice even.
twice. Think about it. Think about it. Sorry, guys, we're gonna have to move around the mic
Yeah.
because Shaka and Vili were going to connect online. Excuse me here. Let me just sort this out.
Yeah, the handheld.
I think it's in there if you wanna connect it there. So yeah, I don't know if you wanna.
I was just gonna say something. What youth don't understand is, number one, in the generation we live in today, everything was designed for one sole purpose: to steal your attention. Life is designed. You see that life is so easy today. I know we compare back then that, I mean, they had a harder time and life wasn't as easy as it is now. And that, of course, led them to do certain things. I mean, they had to get up, they had to walk, they had to do this, they had to do that physical work. Today, we don't need to do that physical work because it's all done at a tap of a button, a click of a finger, a request, and boom, it's at your disposal. So society, number one, works to rob your attention. Number two, it works to make life easy so that you have more time to do that. Scroll, swipe, watch, click, and repeat the whole time. I was playing to the youth one of these days an ad where they took 1 minute to summarize a whole series. They said, zombie picks up a baseball bat, man picks up baseball bat, kills zombie, does this, does that, does this, does that. End of the movie. Go and run, go and exercise. Because it's that same thing over. It's just a thief of your attention. And if we're not careful of this, we are going to end up swiping 47 years of our lives. 47 years where you could have learnt a language, like we embrace that journey now of learning a new language, learning a new skill, developing a new habit. The other thing about what's going on is that we all have goals. This is something that annoys me a lot, is that we all have goals. Sorry to say this, it might offend some of you. And we focus too much on the goal, but we forget about the system to reach that goal. And for you to reach that goal, you are going to have to swipe left. To reach that goal, you are going to have to put your phone down more. You can't tell me you want to be a top 10 student, but you're always on your phone. Or your phone is next to you when you study, and that notification is on. You can't. So the system works like this. Switch off my phone, put it in the other room, and I study. But unfortunately, we are all consumed by this trap and this fight for our attention every single day. Whoever did the 21 days, I'm sure you got that notification. I've been missing you. Where have you been?
Yeah.
You haven't logged on in such a long time.
Yeah.
So-and-so sent you a request. So-and-so's following you. What do you think about these recommendations or these suggestions? Why? It's to keep you there.
Yeah.
So it's this fight for attention, and this fight for attention means it's a fight for time as well. And that's where our time is going and going and going because we choose to focus solely on it. We actually give the power of our lives to this little device here.
Yeah.
And it has gone to such a point, I was realized one guy was saying not long ago, if you realize now they have those videos where they put two videos together, or it's either a video or an audio that has nothing to do with the video.
Yeah.
Because though we're talking about 47 years, but for them it's not enough yet. It's like they can still have more. There is a guy, he posted a video which was very interesting. He was saying, think about a guy who doesn't live with his mother, for example. His mother is there in homeland now. And this guy visits his mother once a year. How long more is his mother gonna live? He's gonna visit her another 50 times? It's not even a tenth of 47 years. And as we were just mentioning, you could just finish school twice in 47 years. Think about the objective this guy has. Think about his family, and he would most definitely have enough time to do everything. We were speaking, I was calculating, it goes up to 55% of their time. Not to say that another 33% of their time is on that.
Yeah.
If they sleep normal time.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
If they sleep a normal time. So it's literally stealing their whole life.
I want to add, for example, some of you guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna throw this one here. Now is the time that we're talking about the serious stuff. Some of you guys are still going on about the one word thing. Like y'all are wasting time on that. That's just a little. It's just a little flavor for the work of the YPG, but we can do without it.
Yes.
If we keep using the word vibes, it's not going to make a huge difference in our lives. But if I end this Bible clock without sharing with you guys this insight, if we end, we've wasted time. I could have this Bible clock without mentioning that. And without you guys. I'm not saying don't comment, but I think now's not the time, guys. We'll talk about the chakalaka, whatever idea you guys have, but we'll do that after. Let's focus on what's most important. I'm seeing so many intelligent comments from you guys here, so let's work on that right now. I mean, it goes back exactly to what we were saying in the beginning. It's not about what you're doing, but sometimes how much you do it, how often you do it. Because don't forget, you can have practically anything back. Almost anything in life you can have back. But there's one that's guaranteed you're never going to have back, is time.
Yep.
You can lose money if you hear stories of many millionaires and billionaires. Donald Trump, for example. Donald Trump, he was a millionaire who lost everything, and he regained everything and became a billionaire, for crying out loud. That's money. And if he loses again, he could win it again. But time. How do you take that back? How do you take 47 years, as Shaka did the maths, and imagine going through high school, all that phase again, and varsity, all of that, all over again, only to have spent all that time, because we wouldn't go to school all over again. You wouldn't go through grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all over again, especially those grades that dropped us. We don't want to go back there again. But you would be able to give that time to learn something which would be profitable. Think about it. There are people who can speak 12 languages. Have you seen that lady? I don't know if she's from FIFA. I think it's FIFA or UEFA, who's a polyglot, and she speaks every language perfectly. She speaks English, you would swear she's British. She goes to the Americans, she speaks like an American. She went to Portuguese, she spoke to Cristiano Ronaldo with a Portuguese accent. Then she spoke to Neymar with the Brazilian accent. And if you see her, you'd say, no, she's Brazilian. You would not know. I don't know until today where she's originally from. Because the way she speaks every language. There was a guy who went on YouTube. He's a YouTuber, and he went, I think, somewhere in Europe. I don't know if it was England. And he says, I'm going to speak a random language, and I want to know if you can guess it. And he was speaking random languages, and people would not be able to guess it. Where are you from? I'm from South Africa. Then there was one where he did Xhosa. This guy's Xhosa was flawless. This guy's Xhosa, and he spoke another language, but then he went to Xhosa, and he spoke it so flawless. So what's stopping you from learning a new language? Where you can learn everything on the app here on your phone. I mean, I'm learning a new language through an app here. If you can go further, if you can get a tutor, you can get somebody to teach you, even better. But you can, maybe, at least the basics that you can do. How much time would you be willing to spend on that? It's that little time that adds up to little, because it's like that those, when we would take the 2-liter plastic, the 2-liter Coke bottle, and we would add a coin inside of it. In the beginning, it was like, what, 5, 10, 15 rands.
Afterwards.
But after a long time, it would add up to, I don't know if you guys ever did that. Please share with us if you did, and how much did that add up to. But time is like that. It's a little bit now, then a little bit there, and a little bit there, and a little bit there, and before you know it, you've spent so much time.
I'm remembering here something, PJ. There is an age that I think the youth are still going to discover. You'll remember this Thursday when it was spoken about, that age of regret. Because now, when you look back, I don't know if you've ever seen those videos where there's like a 10-year-old talking to a 50-year-old, and the 50-year-old is just telling that 10-year-old, like, I wish I could have just done this, and this, or I wish I was more serious with this, and this. That's regret. He might not say it, he's saying it in the form of an advice, but that's regret. Because he saw that I wasted my life. Although he did not have the technology we have today, he doesn't have the ease that we have today, but he saw that he still wasted his time.
Yeah.
And that's something we need to also consider, that as we grow older, the opportunities that we have today, we might never have tomorrow again. And if we don't take them now, tomorrow we're going to be saying, I wish. That's going to be our language. I wish I did this. I wish I was more focused. I wish I was more serious with my time. I wish I was more disciplined. Everything now already speaking with that voice of regret, because he spent too much time focusing on one thing, which was entertainment. And that's the other problem as well. Entertainment works like this. You enjoy now, but you pay later.
Yeah.
Versus hard work is you pay now, but you enjoy. You get it over and done with. The pain, you get it over and done with, to enjoy later on. But entertainment, fun, okay, you enjoy now, but tomorrow you struggle. And the problem is the struggle is usually longer than the actual process of pain, facing that pain. So that's something also to consider.
Yeah.
You talking about entertainment. Entertainment means keeping you in between two things. So this guy who is wasting time with a lot of entertainment, he doesn't realize he's not achieving one, nor the other one.
Yeah.
In talking about learning, I know they might not believe, but there was a day where human beings used to go to a library. I went no, serious. I went to, I don't want to mention, but I
think you must explain to someone what's a library. Some would be like, what does that mean? Like,
guys, library is a place where there was no Wi-Fi. I know it looks scary, but where people would go and in silence they would read books. They would take books home where they would learn. So imagine learning a new language, for example. You would have literally to walk or get a text, go to a library, get that book, and they tell you on that week you needed to bring that back, otherwise they would, blacklist you kind of. Today you just have everything here. You have such a huge library at the palm of your hands.
Yeah.
So look at the amount of time that you don't need to spend, and yet the thing is entertainment. We've been kept between two things. They don't realize that we are the target. We are the target, as you were speaking about attention. Our attention is precious. Our attention is money. Every video, someone is making money with that, and you're making nothing because you're just being kept in between two things.
Yeah. And even if you're not going to buy what is being offered, your attention is enough. You're paying. You pay attention. You pay either way. You're paying.
True.
And the fact that it's going to be here in your mind, that advert is there over and over and over again. That advert is there. That song, that advert song is playing over and over again. And when the advert comes, you're already singing the song along with it. So this is something that we need to all think of. Are we saying don't entertain yourself? Are we saying get off of social media? No, don't, because then you won't be here in the Bible Club. But what we are saying is learn. And I mean, we've said this in different ways here in the Bible Club. But learn to put your time the way it should be. Learn to use it wisely. Learn the mathematics of time. I don't know how your time is. I don't know how your routine is. It's not for me or for any one of us here to tell you how you should use your time. But it is something that you should take and calculate it. And a calculation is something which requires you to use this. You don't calculate with your heart, with your feelings. I feel like 5 plus 5 is 16. You don't feel like that. 5 plus 5 is 10, and it will forever be 10, regardless of what anybody says. 5 plus 5 will always be 10. Using this, you will realize, take some time. What is the percentage? As a while ago we were even taught, check your screen time. How much time maybe you're overdoing it on something. The addiction that has become something that's instilled in you, you can't go a day without that. You wake up and you're already there, and that's already, there. And the time which you could spend reading a book is the exercise of the brain. That's the exercise. Your brain also needs to work out. And reading is the exercise of that. And not just reading useless celebrity gossip stuff, because that's adding nothing to your life. But I'm talking about reading something which will be profitable for you. Go learn a new language. That's one we share. And there's something else. maybe you could learn how to cook. Yeah, I mean, I'm not into cooking. I know they aren't either. And they're not going to feel bad about it. They were starting to, but then they were like, nah, we're not. So, but maybe that's not, maybe it's something else. You're the kind of person, sometimes we find you to say, I don't know what I like. Well, take time and find out what you do like. Because what you do like, exactly, explore. What you do like might become the talent that is missing in you for you to become awesome and amazing. That's basically what I wanted to share with you guys with the mathematics of time. It was good to have Shaka and Uncle Vinny here. The reason why I wanted them to be here is because this coming week, we are officially going to kick off, literally and figuratively speaking, our YPG Sports League. It's been something we have been dreaming for and fighting for quite a while. And now it's going to kick off. In the morrows, here we're all going to be at the grounds, where we're going to have all the teams presented and even blessed. And thereafter, we're going to be registering the teams. Next week, this time, I want them to be connected because we're going to have something to talk about, because it's a league. Some people are saying tournament. It's not a tournament, guys. Here in Joburg, at least, we're not having a tournament. We're having a league. So it's going to be going around 3 months, more or less. And the first fixture, which is going to be very interesting to watch, is going to be the fixture between Park Station and the grounds. So I don't have boxing gloves here right now, guys, but I would like to hear from the respective representatives of the two sides what we can expect, because I am going to be there. I will make sure that the media squad is there for those of you who won't be able to join us. And I will make sure to give you guys the best of what is going to happen on this day. Who wants to start?
He's looking at me. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Today, Jamie had a nice talk with the teams actually, since we have 2 teams. And I've discovered that we have a Pep Guardiola and a Mikel Arteta as our coaches. So I'm hoping those combination plays today, they did some practice. The ladies were practicing throughout the week. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Because my first time seeing them play against another branch, so mixed emotions, but I'm excited because I know the grounds is the grounds. Period. You guys want me to go hard like last time. When the scores are done, Sizokulu.
Eddie's asking, just before, Eddie's asking, may it please be broadcast. We won't be able to broadcast the match, but every week you guys are going to see, as a matter of fact, tomorrow, the fixtures will be posted here. Everybody will know at the grounds who's going to be versing who, but you guys are going to keep up here. And at the end of every fixture, if not Saturday, latest Sunday, you guys will be able to see the scores, because there's a lot of admin work. I was meeting with the team throughout the day today, sorting out all things. So it's going to be very, but very, very interesting. You guys are going to be able to see who won, and maybe we'll have some of the highlights. I can't promise to have it broadcast. That's going to be very difficult, but I can promise that we're going to have something special. Shaka.
Well, it's amazing because usually we do have the tournaments. That's just that once-off thing they come.
Come and go.
But now it's something they'll have to commit, like they'll have to keep up their game. In a tournament, you are on a good day, you go there, you do your job, go home happy.
Once off.
Exactly. Now once it's a competition that, as we said, is going to last 3 months, so they'll have to practice. And one thing that I love is the fact you bring union to our teams.
Yeah.
And obviously, I could bet on Park Station. I know this is
No,
Park
you
Station.
have to.
No, we don't bet you guys. We don't bet in the way.
No.
Yeah,
Guys, we don't. That's why I said we could, please.
And I was here thinking about making some money.
We don't bet on in the YPG, please. I'm afraid now this game.
You have to just go with Parks. You have to go, unless you want to support the grounds. Like, we don't mind.
No. Not even
By
with
the
my
way,
support, you guys are going to win.
Karabo's asking if there's going to be girls soccer. Karabo, there will be, but from what I know, not all the branches have. I know Park Station's got a proper team. I don't know if you guys have a ladies team.
We have ladies who play, but it's not yet a team.
Okay, so then I'm not too sure how that will go, but Karabo, some of the regions will have, and they are more than welcome. Every player will have to be in the Morris at the grounds to register. If the player's not there, I'm sorry, we cannot register. They're literally going to be registering. You guys are going to see a huge leap in the work of the sports. We have so many plans which we want. It's just a lot of admin work. It looks very easy on the outside, but the admin that goes behind it, guys, is a lot. So I just want you guys to be ready. The provinces as well. We're starting it here, but I want you from the provinces to know that very soon also it will be done there. I did share it for it to be done there. The Cape fam should be doing it against the regions and so forth. Here it will be all the regions, of course all the branches, but under the regions we have a total of 32 teams. It's not going to be home and away. We have a different layout, kind of MLS kind of style, but the same will be happening from the guys in football as well as the ladies in the netball. I know that in the Kasi, deep in the Kasi, there's some amazing netball players. And we have a few people who are going to be involved, serious people who are connected to serious institutions who are also looking for the scouting for the talent. And I promise you, as we said, that 2024 is the year for the YPG to take off. It is our time to take off. That's what you guys are going to see. So I cannot wait. I am going to grab my popcorn and I'm going to watch next week's match. I'd love to play, unless if I do first half one, first half the other. 10 minutes one, 10 minutes. I need to organize my boots this week because I am neutral. I don't have a specific inclination towards anyone, although I know it's going to be a talking point. If you guys want to come watch, it's going to be at Nike Center, right?
Nike
Shapa
Center,
Soweto.
yeah, it's confirmed already. They separated for us.
Okay, so Shapa Soweto. What time is kickoff?
2.
2 p.m. Okay, so at 2 p.m. The girls will be before, am I right?
I think it'll be same time.
Same time.
Simultaneous.
Okay, okay. Then 2 p.m. Are both the teams going to play? Is it Team A and Team A?
Yeah, we'll have Team A, Team A, Team B, Team B.
Okay. I have a question. Since you guys have two teams, is there a team that's better than the other? Or you all just mixed? Like,
I'm mixed.
I'm mixed as well.
why do I not believe them, guys? I don't believe. I kind of feel like, I feel like Team B is gonna be stronger than Team A, because it'd be like, no, let them think that this is the team, and then we're gonna see. I'm really looking forward to this. Matsiriso says we all know who will be like Liverpool, and we all know who will play like Man United. Yeah, the Man United people, some Man United fans around here, So if the grounds plays like Man United,
I know. Ironically, we had a talk about Man United today, and I said, guys, anything but my team. They all started laughing at me because I confessed that I am a United supporter, and I will remain one through thick and thin. I will be my faithful and loyal United supporter, but I did tell them, guys, anything but United, please. I'd even take Luton Town.
wow,
Because at least they deliver. My team's not delivering.
it's real out here, guys. It's real. Final words, Shaka.
I trust my guys. I know they will do the job. That's it.
And the
By
ladies.
next week at this time, we're gonna be talking again.
And the ladies, yeah, we'll be.
And the ladies as well. Most definitely, we'll be here to talk.
We'll talk.
Guys, it's going to be happening. If you want to come and watch, then it's going to take place. But every region will already begin their fixture next week. We will be with the fam there at Shapa Soweto, that nice sports center there, beautiful hood by the way, and it's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. We are working on the other. Maybe not really. I was commentating. We are working on the other sports as well. To add, some of them we won't include in the league yet. For example, running, athletics. And by the way, the runners as well. I hope you guys are bringing runners.
Yeah.
I hope so, because there's a whole track there. Find your runners. But
I need my runner to come back from Cape Town, please, because she's doing provincials representing Gauteng. So I need her back. She's watching. I need
Usually,
her back.
usually excuses they begin in that line, guys. Usually they
I
begin.
need
No,
her
she's
back.
in Cape Town.
Precious, come back.
Do you remember when? Do you remember when we didn't do our homework, and there was always that excuse? Do you remember that excuse? The dog ate my homework, and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. This is what I'm sensing here, guys. In the morrows, what time?
He's at the grounds.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. I forget about him. Ignore him. Ignore them. Tomorrow, everybody at the grounds at 1 p.m. I forgot.
Like, did he cancel the mega hangout? He spoke about the registration, and then he just undid everything.
Guys, this week,
No.
somebody
before you
asked
go
me
there-
here. Somebody asked me here, PJ, are you okay? As y'all can see, I'm recovering. It has been a tough week for me. So yes, I am recovering to answer the question there.
All I'm saying is retro. This moment, we're putting it there.
Okay, sure.
Remembering you.
No problem. You and Shaka will be back here next week. It's definitely going to be in the retro. Someone here is going to be
No weekend
honoring
has to be
someone.
here.
Huh?
No weekend, it has to be here.
Yeah, we'll come back.
No problem. You'll both come here. We'll make a way. We'll set up the camera so there's enough space for the three of us mics. I'll set it up for you guys.
Please,
I'll set it up.
the whole press conference here.
I wanna
Sky
see-
Sports.
Guys, I'm sorry, but I just want to see these guys.
I'm moving the coke.
I don't mean it in a bad way, guys. I don't mean it in a bad way. I want to see these guys arguing like, and complaining to the ref. I just want to see that. I want to see something, guys. I will record that for y'all, and y'all will watch it here. Next week, we are back. It's going to be hotter and livelier than ever. We're going to start another competition. Remember, we were supposed to do the arts competition online, which is going to run for the entire South Africa. I'll give you guys the deets this week. We're back in action. Wednesday, something extra. I'll be live again at 4 p.m. I'm sorry, guys. We were a bit MIA, and I was... this season change really trapped some of us here, but we're still alive. So yes, I'm okay. Answering the question that as a PJ, are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Okay? So we meet. Guys, in the morrows, we'll be at the grounds, but also all the YPG fam throughout South Africa. We're going to be having the next step, isn't it? Not the next step. The next step. That is our hangout theme. It's going to be awesome. And all of you, come and join us at the grounds. It's going to be something special. We have something packed for you guys in the morrow. It's going to be a very different hangout. So get yourselves ready. And that's it. Y'all know what time it is. It is indeed time for us to take off. I'm not even going to play anything here. I'm going straight to the outro. Take care of yourselves. We are out of here. Shop, shop.